Stars, just as we've seen the royal family pop out for Commonwealth Day, Kate and William, so united as a couple. But now the royal family has announced that Prince William's next trip doesn't include Kate Middleton. What? Prince William couldn't help but show a public display of affection with his wife, Kate Middleton, during their outing on Commonwealth Day. It was cute. Her outfit was recycled, something from the closet of already purchased items and a couple of synthetic extensions. She looked great. She looked enthused, if a little bit worse for the wear. Many people hoped for pictures of the couple. A lot of folks, including me, are hoping for couple pictures on the next royal tour abroad. The royal family, however, just confirmed that is not possible. Today, the palace announced that Prince William will embark on a solo trip to Estonia. The 2-day visit will begin on March 20th and will honor the royals' role as Colonel-in-Chief of the Mercian Regiment. What? It's kind of strange. Now that Kate is all better from her medical issues, cancer or otherwise, and the couple is putting on this united front, why would Prince William make the choice to make yet another solo trip? This comes after Monaco. This comes after him not being on the ski trip with the kids and Kate earlier this year. It comes on the heels of Kate and her mother Carol celebrating Mom's birthday in Mustique, but William wasn't there. These different tracks for work as well as play certainly are curious. While in Estonia, Prince William will meet with Alar Karis, the president of Estonia, visit a school that was founded by the Ministry of Education and Research of Estonia, and learn more about the Mercian Regiment's role in Operation Kabrit. What? This will mark Prince William's first ever trip to Estonia. However, he's not the first British royal to visit the European country. In fact, his uncle, Prince Edward, just returned from the country last month. The Duke of Edinburgh holds a similar role to Prince William as the Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Dragoon Guards. Honestly, do they just make all these titles and things up? Has anyone ever heard of this stuff before? What do they do? Is it like the local lodge? Is it like the 4C Club or the 4H Club or the Rotary Club? What is it? At the time, Prince Edward visited the troops and participated in a training exercise. Yeah, none of these royal fools get up to any real war or military service or front. It's all pomp and circumstance for show, except for who? Prince Harry. And when it comes to their public events, they want to put on all these medals that they must have gotten out of a box of Frosted Flakes, and then they won't let Harry wear his real ones. Strange. In the States, we call it stolen valor. When you wear military uniforms and medals and all that stuff, and it's all pretend, and you didn't really serve, and it's fake. Well, you do the math, stars. At the time, Prince Edward visited the troops and participated in a training exercise. Buckingham Palace released a series of photos of the prince trudging through the snow. The caption read, "The cold weather operator course takes place every year in Estonia and involves soldiers spending 2 nights in a forest, learning how to build camps, make fires, and find food and water and warmth and companionship. Oh." Now it's Prince William's time to shine. Wow. Well, that is a tale. And at least this time we're told in advance that Prince William is going to roll solo. We've certainly seen Kate dressed up in military outfits and skinny jeans and skinny camouflage jeans and, having guard military style titles and going to different events. And then, like most things, including all of the patronages, eventually interest wanes and Kate drops out. Now, people did say when Kate and William appeared together at Commonwealth Day that Kate made a subtle move at the royal event, sending a powerful message about tradition. Now, let's cut this short. I'll get into all the details, but basically, old girl curtsied at a public event, right? Now, she chose not to curtsy to Queen Consort Camilla at King Charles' coronation, but now that she's been allowed out of her out of her tower or wherever they're hiding her, she curtsies. Kate Middleton is in her 40s. And like most women in her 40s, there's real adult stuff going on in the marriage, in the world, with her work life, with her health life, but yet we get subjected to these childlike displays of fifth grade curtsies. We've all been through it, right? They play green sleeves and you got to like take your classmates' hands and do the minuet. It just doesn't wash in 2025. What's going on here? You go out to that event, Commonwealth Day, and then they put you back on the bench, into the box, into the tower, and then your husband flits off to Estonia without you. That's after Monaco. That's probably after a lot of trips that we don't know about. That helicopter stays busy. But now we're supposed to get caught up in the idea that Kate Middleton made a grand return to Commonwealth Day this week, marking a major milestone in her royal duties. What royal duties? Both Kate and William work the equivalent of 2 weeks out of every year, and the rest of the year is spent on vacation. A lot of it out of the country, and that's been the case for 15 years out of their relationship and marriage. Argue with me if you want to. The annual event, which celebrates the voluntary association of 56 nations with King Charles as the ceremonial head. This is after decades of colonialism and looting by the British Empire and monarchy. Blood jewels, stolen artifacts, any of this ring familiar? But it's voluntary. Okay. This event was held at Westminster Abbey in London, and while it was hard not to notice her stunning red outfit, let's take a moment to talk about that. You know, in America, right, pastels, white, gray, all kinds of colors, jewel tones are appropriate for women on their way to getting married, married women, etc. But black and red and sequins are the language of divorcees. It is a very attention-grabbing, demanding color. It is it's a strange place to go back to again and again in the performance of diplomatic missions. It's very glam. It's very loud. Ain't nobody else up there had a color as saturated and as attention-grabbing. And in the acting world, it is recognized that certain colors are so attention-getting that people are careful about deploying them, right? Black, white, and red. Our girl, when she's left her own devices, there comes that Red Riding Hood, the cape, the skirt hiked up, the big hat, the little hat. It is strange because you would think that royalty would want to be subdued and maybe even defer to those people to whom she curtsied, right? The Camilla, the Charles, the William. But, Kate Middleton makes a frequent choice to show up looking like a flashing red light bulb so that all eyes, all attention, all photography will rest on her. And she looked great. I just don't understand how we're supposed to digest this childlike curtsy gesture in the context of what's been going on for the last year, right? Last year, in 2024, is when we got that mismatched brick pattern photo with Kate allegedly with her head turned inside a vehicle because she was headed to an appointment, but could not or would not or was not allowed to go to Commonwealth Day with William. Now, some people are saying, was it Photoshop? Was it AI? I will let you be the judge. But this year, they let her out of her pen and she popped out in this stunning red outfit, a repeat proof that royals embrace the power of a great wardrobe staple. But folks are claiming there was another subtle moment that caught the attention. As King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla made their entrance, the Princess of Wales gracefully entered into a deep curtsy as a sign of respect. Why now? Why not at the coronation? Rumor has it Kate Middleton was pissed that more of her own family members were not allowed to attend the coronation. And if you recall, Kate and William were late, causing King Charles to be vexed on his day of comeuppance that was a very long time coming. A lot of people, including me, say the new reigning monarch should have been and should be Princess Anne. It was a simple nonverbal gesture, right? We are used to seeing mostly simple nonverbal gestures from Kate Middleton. This writer claims it was one that spoke volumes about her commitment to royal tradition. Commitment on one day out of the 2 weeks of every year that homegirl works. Commitment to the purse, commitment to being free to do whatever she wants, wherever she wants to go. And that certainly makes sense given that Prince William is globetrotting and going to weddings without her. I think the first time he went to a wedding without her, it was an outrage. But that trend has not stopped. And I'm not sure what this gesture means at this point in time. She was allowed to go to this event. She and the priests, or whatever they call them in the Anglican Church, are all dressed up in bright red. She has a pillbox hat on like she's a stewardess on, what is it? Is it Emirates airline? The ones with the little scarf that comes down out of the round hat. The tradition of curtsying has deep roots in the royal family. While there are no strict rules for how one should behave when meeting the king or another royal, many choose to follow traditional norms. According to the royal family's official website, men typically offer a neck bow just from the head, and women perform a small curtsy. People also notes that all members of the royal family, including those with HRH titles, bow or curtsy to the monarch and their spouse when greeting them after some time apart. Oh, some time apart, eh? Even their children. It's a moment of respect and acknowledgement, and Princess Kate Middleton's gesture showed that she's still very much in tune with these customs, even in today's more modern royal family. Well, I would think this public gesture and the great pictures and all of that it was a little suck-up moment, right? She could have just walked in. She could have curtsied. I'm sure they all got together before going to the event. But making this gesture on camera, I think that's significant. And I think that now that her purse for wardrobe, hair, and makeup has been seriously curtailed, in my humble opinion, she got to go begging, right? Trying to give out a thrill, just like hiking that red skirt up at that South Korean reception. It was outrageous. Only in the German coverage did you see what Charles's face looked like when she hopped out of that car with her skirt 4 inches below her lady bits. And I'm guessing that was effective. And this was what we call in television a callback. Argue with me if you want to, but respect? Respect for whom? Right? I think that she is looking for quarter and allies wherever she can get them, whatever's going on is nothing nice. She's being left behind for social and official events. Her calendar is empty, but her health has recovered and she looks nice, maybe a little harried, maybe a little willowy, if you get my meaning. But I don't agree that this was some dramatic, meaningful gesture. Kate Middleton is still a commoner, right? Camilla ain't forget that. And that's why she got treated that way and why her family got excluded at the coronation. This writer claims that Middleton didn't just nail the formalities. Her overall demeanor throughout the day was a perfect balance of poise and ease. Or was it fear? Or was it a recognition that she's trapped? Was it a recognition that she's surrounded and she better act like they want her to and fawn? She's not in flight. She may be in fright. She may be in freeze. But what we saw was pure fawning. My little nice little girl hairdo with I'm just going to curtsy and be so nice. And I'm just so nice. But that belies whatever's been going on in terms of negotiation for appearances, for property, for purse, for the marriage itself that some folks are suggesting has been going on since 2022, when the family of Wales, or parts thereof, were moved to the Windsor property into Adelaide Cottage, a 4-bedroom affair so small it doesn't have servants' quarters. There's 96 servants for that family, but they can't fit in that house. What does that mean? And where are the 96? And we know one of them is Lee Thompson, who is constantly harassing Princess Meghan Sussex in the toxic British media. Is another one of them Jason Nauf? Is he a consultant or a full-time employee? Because he certainly did go on 60 Minutes Australia and talk ish about Princess Meghan Sussex. Despite the structure of her recycled Catherine Walker red coat dress, Kate exuded confidence. It was pointed out that Middleton's shoulders were relaxed, a sign that she was comfortable and in her element. Her smile, genuine and unforced, made it clear she was truly happy to be there, engaging with the crowd of well-wishers. Well, like any public performer, you can turn it on. That's what you're there to do, right? But in as much as you could select photos from that event that make that look true, I am suggesting to you that there's a whole other series of photos that suggest another frame of mind. And I think that when it comes to the Wales versus the Sussex, what the Wales don't understand is what's in your mind and heart comes out. That truth is undeniable. You can stretch back your mouth and show all your teeth, but if your eyes are dead or angry, we gonna see it. More than that, we're gonna feel it. This writer claims, let's not forget her signature parenting move. When Middleton encountered a young girl during the event, she bent down to her eye level, creating an open and welcoming environment for the child. It's a gesture seen from Kate many times before. Yeah, because Kate's 5'10". She is a big old girl. Of course she got to bend down to talk to a child. But you know what? I'm going to guess that Queen Consort Camilla did that too. I'm going to guess that a lot of other people who attended that event and interacted with children did that too. Are we seeing the hand of Carol Middleton spreading this story, dressing her daughter, doing her hair and makeup, making sure that there is a tableau that expresses Queen to be, even when so many stories, so many facts of life suggest otherwise? After missing last year's Commonwealth Day due to her cancer diagnosis, allegedly, this outing was a beautiful comeback. And as always, Princess Kate reminded the public just how graceful and poised she is. Again, if you pick and choose, relaxed and at ease is something that you can portray. But have a look-see. There's other pictures that suggest a state of alarm, wagons being circled, tolerance for her being there. You can make the gestures and make the moves. You can block the scene. But why is he traveling without her? She's healthy enough to sail and ski. But he got to go to Estonia alone. Or will he be going alone? Let me know your thoughts, stars.